Hi, my name is Randy James. I was the instructor for this traditional animation workshop at AMERISCHOOLS College Prep Academy. They allowed us to essentially turn my classroom into a little production studio, animation studio every couple days. This was a good group. Everyone was very energetic and very independent, yet very collaborative at the same time. So the brainstorming session lasted a few weeks, where we picked through cartoons we liked. I gave them stacks of illustrations from my years as a cartoon illustrator and all those of my friends. You see Sean Keller, likes grunge rock or whatever it is, I don't know, but it has lots of battle axes and leather and big snarling things, and so the blowing up eyeballs was a good sequence for him. There was a traditional animation in the sense that we couldn't use plastic acetate like the old school, but we used a Xerox machine to kind of create consistent backgrounds, and they would be able to draw on the blank areas. So, for example, this cow you see here, her eyes have been left blank, and the eyelids aren't there, and the flies aren't there. So everything else that Christy drew on, her illustrations are on top of the pre-existing Xerox. So you just have to draw the eyeballs and eyelids and the flies. She probably drew about 10 or 15 separate illustrations there. And of course there was a coloring. Each background was colored, so we had a coloring department. We used overhead projectors for light tables, you can see here. Even converted a solar cooker into a light table. Several of the students became very proficient at drawing characters, being able to pre-visualize page by page, frame by frame, before we shoot, what will work. They'll gauge how to flip pages, to preconceive, if we shoot at 30 frames a second. Some students were downloading things from the internet, soundtracks and sound effects. Each student was required to animate a scene. Some animated several. We learned traditional animation, squash and stretch. You see some cycles, how to use special effects, explosions and smoke. I think the big influences here were probably the Powerpuff Girls for special effects, and Ren and Stimpy for character design and sort of just the feel of it. We were exposed to the cartoon art of many illustrators, and from that arose this cow that became the hero of the movie. It was just amazing to watch students that at a young age did not realize what they had in them. And at the end of the semester, just sort of took it for granted that they could produce an animation that people would like to watch, and it was entertaining. Even if it was just a scene here or a scene there, as you see in this documentary. I want to congratulate all the students for their commitment and dedication to this project.